segment, we'll talk about what you should do in an emergency. We have already discussed some small incidents and what to do. Here we will talk about situations that pose an immediate danger to one or more people. Thinking about what you do if something happens will help you be calm in the event of an actual emergency. If a large amount of chemical spills on you, you should be calm, then use the safety shower. If a large amount of chemical spills on your lab partner or close neighbor, you should calmly help the person get to the safety shower, assist by holding the handle for the water if needed, follow the instructions given. You may be asked to let the lab supervisor or other GVSU personnel know what happened. If a large amount of chemical spills on someone else in the lab, you should turn off and unplug appliances, calmly clear the lab, use an exit that is away from the safety shower, stay near the lab so that your instructor can find you as the situation requires. Follow instructions given by your instructor or GVSU safety team. If a large amount of chemical spills on the floor and/or the bench, you should be sure everyone nearby is okay and did not get the chemical on them. Make sure your instructor is aware of the situation. If the chemical does not pose an inhalation danger, help clean up as directed by your instructor. If the spilled chemical poses an inhalation danger, the lab will be evacuated. You should follow the same procedures for a fire evacuation. Discuss next. For a fire, if your clothing or hair catches fire, it is your choice to stop, drop, and roll, or use the safety shower to put out the flame. Using the shower for a fire, unless a chemical spill is also involved, will not require the 15-minute flush or completely removing clothing. In the event of a large fire, you should make your instructor aware if someone needs assistance, evacuate the lab calmly and orderly, choose an exit that is not near the fire or does not cause you to go past or around the fire. Exits available will vary in each lab. You should become familiar with the exits available in the laboratory you will be in for the semester. Pull the fire alarm and phone 911. After leaving the lab, you should leave the building. All students in the lab where the fire occurred must meet their instructor outside the building at a designated location to allow the instructor to determine if everyone got out safely. You should leave through a building exit that is convenient to you and your safety. Remember, use the stairs, not the elevator. If you leave through an exit that is not near the meeting place, walk around the building outside to meet the class. Do not leave the area until you are dismissed. You may be questioned for clarity of the event and documentation purposes. Students with labs on the Allendale campus in Padnos Hall should meet their instructor near the sidewalk that crosses the Padnos entrance sidewalk toward the marketplace on the Padnos side of North Campus Drive. Students with labs on the Pew campus in Kennedy Hall should meet their instructor across the parking lot 14 on the sidewalk near the overpass toward Front Street. In case of a small fire, you should smother the flame with a watch glass or beaker. If none of these are available, use the fire extinguisher if you feel comfortable. In the case of a fire that is too big to be smothered with a watch glass or beaker, you should use the fire extinguisher. If not, call your instructor so that he or she can put the small fire out quickly. In any case, you should make your instructor aware of the situation as you are able.